gentlemen, please welcome Alexander to the stage.
Hello, thank you.
Good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much.
Hello, can you hear me? Good evening, everyone. We're all here tonight for one cause. Thank you, Howard, for putting this together. We're here to raise money for a good cause, but for that, we need to warm up a little bit, I think. And we need to warm one of the parts of our body that we need the most for that. So your attention, please. I would like you to think and raise your hands those who've been drawing when they were kids. I don't believe more of you here. Okay, you see, this is creativity. Children are born with being creative minds. Children can imagine futures. Children are born with the capacity of imagination. They imagine scenarios. Children and all of us, we like also stories. Raise your hands those who know the story written by Tchaikovsky for the ballet, Christmas Story, Nutcracker. More of you, I'm sure. Okay, we can see many of you can raise your hands for childhood memories, right? I'm sure you will be able to raise your hands for the right cause, which is coming right after my speech. But speaking of childhood memories and stories, I have one I want to share with you. Christmas Story. I would like us to travel back in time. We're in Russia, Moscow, 1987. Please. A child lives with his mom, alone in their little apartment. This is Christmas Day. He gets up in the morning, he gets dressed. He goes to school. He salutes his classmates. They greet him. Hello, you, little Jew. The day passes on. He waits that day for his mom, who is supposed to take him from school. He waits for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, she doesn't show up. He decides to go back home. On the way back home, a neighbor runs after him with a stick. You horrible Jew, go back to your Jewish home. Needless to say, the child didn't know what anti-Semitism meant at that time. He didn't know what it meant to be Jewish. He came back home, his mom was not there. He spent Christmas alone. The day after, his grandfather showed up. He told him that his mom is in the hospital. The child remembered that 2 days before, he overheard an argument between her and her companion, who actually sent her to the hospital for several weeks. The grandfather happened to be a rocket scientist. He was a space engineer, a bright man. He was passionate about arts, music, history. He saw an opportunity. He felt that the child was overcoming a tremendous amount of trauma. And he saw an opportunity to make his imagination bloom. He started going to museums with him. They went to art museums. They went to history museums, science. The child started taking art classes weekly. He understood that despite exterior rejection and difficulties he was meeting in the everyday life, arts gave him a safe space. He started drawing and painting. Several years passed. He moved with his mom to the West, in a European country. New type of difficulties arose, new type of rejection. But the seeds of art followed him. He studied art history, architecture design. He became, as an adult, one of the most respected art advisors in the world. He sits with family offices and investment funds. He helps major collections in the world with scouting artworks. He teaches creativity and divergent thinking to entrepreneurs, and he has become also a public speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of my life. I'm not telling this for sympathy. I'm the living proof that these art programs help. These programs help children to plant the seeds. This is what we do exactly with Howard and all the people around here. With these workshops, we plant the seeds for future. We make children dream, and we help them to overcome their difficulties. Now, enough about me, enough about the Sovereign Art Fund. Now, this is about all you in here. I would like you, because Philips is coming on stage, and I would like you to be warm. Once again, after I ask these two questions, everybody should have raised their hand. Now, raise your hands all in here who are foreign residents in Portugal. More. Some people are not raising their hands. Okay, now raise your hands who are Portuguese people sitting here, please. Okay, I can see everybody can raise their hands. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please, I want you to raise your hands more. Be generous. Share of your resources, your time, money. This is for a good cause. And let me finish with this. This is not about me.
Blah, blah, blah.
This is not about you. This is not about the Sovereign Art Fund. This is even not about the children and the arts. This is about our civilization. This is about hope for future. This is about our human consciousness and the survival of our civilization. Now I would like to invite Philips on stage to perform what they have, and please be generous, raise your hand. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was profound.